Thank you for having us here. It really is an honor. I'm representing the Small Business Administration. Our administrator, Stephen Preston, our deputy administrator, Jovita Carranza, send their regards and greetings and are very pleased that we are going to be partnering in this very worthwhile project. So we really look forward to that. I wanted to let you know that we have our district director, Jim Cornelius, who is located in Washington, D.C., and is the director for this area. So I know that between his office and our office, we will have a true partnership, and we will make certain that this effort is as successful as it can be. I want to congratulate our county executive for his vision and his ability to see into the future. As being the head of the Office of International Trade, I know how important it is to open the market to our small businesses. I spent my whole life working in small business development, mainly in the United States, and there is nothing like going overseas. The opportunities are incredible, just like you were telling us earlier. The ability for small businesses to provide a service to a country like Africa is really invaluable, and I look forward to providing as much expertise as you all need to help you get that done. Tanya Smith is here. She's the person in my staff. There is Tanya. Tanya works in my office, and she's the expert that deals with Africa. I know she's already been working with you, and she's available to continue working with you for the duration of the project. And I want you to feel free to call on me whenever you need anything more that we can get to you from the agency. As you do your training, we have lending programs within our office that could be accessible to the businesses to go overseas. So as you do your training, we want you to invite us to provide you with some of the information on some of those programs that can be very worthwhile to your small businesses. Senator, what a wonderful, wonderful thing you have done by doing this and by bringing us together, by bringing the county and us together to make certain that a project like this really moves forward. And I know that you have the commitment of the SBA to get that done. And if you run into any bumps, come to me, okay? Because I know that sometimes, putting things together and, proposals and papers and payments and all of those things get a little bumpy. I want you to know that I'm available to work with all of you as those things come to happen, okay? It's amazing that, Prince George's County is going to really have a free trade zone, and that is going to help serve the whole metropolitan area. That's something that I really look forward to working with and making certain that all our small business in the metropolitan area have the ability to take advantage of that. Well, I know that the remarks were supposed to be short. I want you to know that we are here and that we are very gratified that you included us in this process. Thank you.
With me is the director of the Office of International Trade of the Small Business Administration, Luz Hopewell. Thank you for joining us, ma'am.
Sure. Thank you. Nice for having me.
And it's been a very wonderful job you have done in making this happen.
Thank you.
Now, what do you see as the future of African businesses here in the United States, African-owned businesses here in the United States, through this initiative?
Well, they will be able to have one place where they can go learn about how they need to prepare themselves to do work overseas, to do work in Africa. So that's very important. As a small business, if you do not have a place where all the information is resident, then it makes it very difficult for you because you would have to be going to all different organizations. But here having one place will be very, very helpful to them.
Now, ma'am, talking about various African trade organizations in assistance here in Prince George's County, how can your office help these organizations or work with these organizations to be sure that they benefit maximally from this scheme?
Okay, at the SBA, we work at the federal level. So we usually deal with at the federal level, but we work with partnerships with people in the local organizations. In my office, I have business counselors in centers who work with the firms and assist them, and they cooperate with centers like the Africa Trade Office to make certain that they have the knowledge to them that exist within the federal government. So, for example, the Africa Trade Office is going to be doing some training. My staff can come over and help with that training to make certain that the businesses that are taking the course know what resources are available to them at the federal level.
It is my distinct honor to stand before you and express my appreciation for the formation of the African Trade Office.